The Bisons traveled on the road last week away from Salem Field. Let's take a look back at some of the action on this week's road trip recap. The Bisons are enjoying the 4-day All-Star break after a 9-game, 10-day road trip across Rochester and Scranton-Wilkes-Barre. Following the Herd taking 2 out of 3 from the Red Wings at Salem Field, the Bisons picked up a win in the opening game of the road trip on Independence Night, where Buffalo defeated Rochester 9-6. The Bisons got the offense rolling with Will Robertson collecting one of his 2 hits on the day. For Robertson, it would be one of his last appearances in a Bisons uniform. He was designated for assignment and traded to the Chicago White Sox mid-road trip. Robertson leaves Buffalo as one of the most prolific home run hitters in the Blue Jays affiliation era with more than 30. Joey Loperfido came through for Buffalo in the top of the 6th inning, cashing in 2 runs, part of a 5-run frame for the Herd. That 2-run base hit gave Buffalo the lead, and the Herd would add to it in the top of the 9th inning. Michael Stefanik scored a Riley Terada base hit that capped the scoring for Buffalo and gave the Herd a 9-6 win on Independence Night in Rochester. The Herd would drop the final 2 games of the series to the Red Wings, but Anders Tolhurst was very good across the week, made 2 starts against Rochester, 1 in Buffalo, 1 in the Flower City, and struck out 12 batters in the process to help lead the Bison's pitching staff across that 6-game home-and-home series, which began in Buffalo and finished up in Rochester. After an off day on Monday, the Bisons got back to it on Tuesday night, where Scranton-Wilkes-Barre opened the series with a victory. Individually across the week, the Bisons had several outstanding performances, including Michael Stefanik, who had hits in 6 of the 8 games across the road trip, including a pair of home runs, one of those in Buffalo's 7-2 loss to Scranton-Wilkes-Barre later in the week. Yohendrick Pinango picked up Bison's Player of the Week honors, having 6 hits across the 6 games on the side of Montage Mountain. He homered on Thursday and Saturday at PNC Field to help try and ignite the Bison's offense. Also, the Bisons received some reinforcements in the bullpen. Hard-throwing left-hander Amir Garrett was activated off the 60-day injured list while the Bisons were in Moosic and made 2 pitching appearances, made his Bisons debut on July the 10th, pitching an inning of scoreless relief, notching a strikeout in the process. Also, Hayden Yinger joins Bison's history. He made 3 appearances on the road trip, 4 overall since being activated from the injured list on July the 2nd. For Yinger, he opened for the Bisons on Sunday afternoon, pitched 2 very good innings to open things up for Buffalo. He now has 140 pitching appearances in his 4 years with the Herd. That is second most in the team's modern era, only trailing his former teammate Brandon Eisert, who had 146 pitching appearances. And for Yinger, those 140 make him just the second Bisons player since 1985 to record at least 140 or more pitching appearances. Once the All-Star break concludes, the Bisons have a quick 3-game homestand against the AAA affiliate of the Kansas City Royals. The Omaha Storm Chasers visit downtown Buffalo for the 2nd straight year, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, July 18, 19, and 20. It opens up on Friday night with another Honda Friday Night Bash. It is Christmas in July, where the first 2,000 fans to the Inspired Dental Gate at Swan Street receive a snow globe giveaway presented by our friends at Rich's Catering and Special Events. And as well, there'll be fireworks post-game for fans to enjoy. On Saturday, it is Vintage Movie Night, presented by Celino Law, where the Bisons wear their special The Natural-themed jerseys, and they will also show the movie The Natural post-game as well, following that 6:35 start time. And then on Sunday afternoon, a West New York Immediate Care Fun Day Sunday, 1:05 first pitch, which is also Princess Day at the ballpark. And as always, post-game, kids can run the bases, presented by Planters Chocolates.
For this road trip recap, I'm Pat Malacaro.